Alex, hi, welcome in. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. How's your day going? Are you feeling a little bit more rested? Yay! Okay, absolutely not all. I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope you're able to catch up on rest very, very soon. Let's see. Okay. Yay. I'm cold. I know with big trips, especially if you've had to like travel and fly, gonna get settled in, be back later. All right. Yeah, take it easy. Take it easy. Yeah. Big trips take me forever to recover from, if I'm being honest. Especially if there's like extensive travel. Like our road trips for the holidays took me a really long time to properly recover from. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Let me see. It came from space. The captions never get old. You never know what they're going to say, and they're just quite funny. Um, Alrighty. So when last we left off, I started adding some dark wood to the base, which is pretty cool. Um, Let me see. And wait, why was I standing? Um, I started creating a mine, and I think the mine, yeah, it's from out here. Oh, there's a creeper not too far away. So I'm going to leave that creeper be. Um, So I think my next course of action is to figure out where I want to start mining and build down. So we're at Y level 58. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and just do this. Let's see. Just kind of point out to myself that this will be our stairway. I don't have torches, but that's not a problem. All right, perfect. And then while I'm at it, I can just do this, and then the hoe I could set aside. Something I should do is maybe check on that but I have to go back up, or not forest, my little garden. It is so nice to have the copper pickaxes like already. So actually no, that's not gonna work because that works better because we're gonna start digging our way down. Yeah. There's no sense in trying to all right. Yeah. I have my tea. I'm gonna pause for tea in a moment and just kind of take my time and all that. I'm all bundled up. Everybody is freaking out about the winter storm. And I don't have any strong opinions in one way or another. I personally really like the snow, but I also recognize that a lot of people don't know how to drive. So I try to... What's the word? Okay. We could start putting stuff in here like this. Ooh. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, this is perfect. Let me actually grab some of the wheat seeds. Do I have wheat seeds? Sand and gravel. Gus, good morning! How are you? How are you? I hope you're off. I hope your day is off to a lovely start. I really do. I'm just... Let's see. Okay, perfect. I'm just vibing, in all honesty. Okay. 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. Alright. Nope. Okay, here we go. Alright, I'm also just trying to find my bearings just a little bit. Put that here. Okay. I've been just kind of messing around and... I thought I had wheat seeds, but I guess I've been planting them. Whew. It's so dry. Oh, this thing's spitting ashes out. That's funny. Thank you! Oh, that's funny. I don't know why it's funny, but it's just kind of funny. Alright. I think I'm standing on top of the crafting table. I don't know what it is about this game that just, like... It sparks joy to be a wholesome cliche. Where's my steak? Oh, it's right here. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna drink my tea for a little bit. So I made it and I haven't had anything from it. It's still very hot. It's cold enough to where I feel like I should be heat drying my hair, like using a blow dryer, but I just let it air dry. When it gets really cold, like below 20, that's when I start to, like, I'll take the time to blow dry my hair. One, because it's very warm. It's very warming, but also because it means I'm not cold because my hair is cold, kind of thing. Okay, my day is 12, hour 4 of work. Oh wow, and they're finally letting me do the things they hired me to do now on week 3. Oh my gosh. Oh, is this a new job, if you don't mind my asking? I'm glad that you're finally doing what you, It's so funny when... My last few non-teaching jobs have been that way too. Like, they ask for a very specific type of job description, but then once you're working, they ask you to do all this stuff that have nothing to do for the stuff that you interviewed for, or that, yeah, like you said, that you were hired to do. So it's just it's very, I don't know what's up with that. Good morning, Kemp. Aw, yeah. I really hope it is a good morning for everybody here. It's lovely to see you all. It is. I was working for myself for a few years, but that's difficult. So now I'm at a metal production company. That's awesome. Oh, I wish you all the best. Yeah, I'm in weirdly enough, the opposite boat. This is one of the first times, and part of it's just because we've moved around so much. But in my situation, I'm just completely independent. It's one of the first times I'm not, like, working for a company or for an employer. Not at the moment, anyway. That may very likely change. But hello to you too. Feel free to call me Alex. Aw. Let's see. Okay. Well, I've dug up a lot of this, so actually just look around a little, make sure that I haven't missed any goods. I may just gently do this. So patch, 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 patch. Originally I was like filling in all gaps. I guess technically something could spawn in there, but it's whatever. Plink! Oh my gosh, Dark Firefox, good morning. I hope you're doing well. And Kisnall, good morning to you too. I hope you're doing well. Still getting settled, be right back. No worries, Alex, no worries. You do your thing. Yay! Oh, look at all that. Oh, yay, that's exciting. I've got ore. Fire mining, especially strip mining in Pokemon, really feels... When I say Pokemon, I meant Minecraft, but I was going to make a Pokemon reference. That strip mining in Minecraft feels a little bit like shiny hunting in Pokemon, or just rare Pokemon hunting. It's shiny hunting when you're like down in the below looking for diamond. Or sometimes it feels that way when it's like seemingly endless mining, and then finally a diamond appears. That's how my brain has likened it. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Yay. There's light now. Good morning! I'm actually not cold anymore. I was about to say I'm cold and then I backpedaled. Because, today's not as cold as it has been the last few mornings. But everybody in the area is freaking out because of this winter storm that's coming in. So, we're gonna do our groceries Friday. We usually do them on Sunday. If there was a Minecraft mod that added live Pokemon battles and training, I'd need no other games. I know, right? There are Pokemon mods. Yeah, oh my god, that would be so much fun. A Minecraft Pokemon, like, crossover would be, honestly, kind of the best thing ever. And shiny hunting, with battling and training and catching. Yeah, I have Pokemon ZA. I really, really, really want to stream that. And breeding and berry farming it a whole lot, Plink. Oh my god, that sounds very tempting. Yeah, I agree. Like, I had during the 3DS days where I was like super fixated on Pokemon, specifically Pokemon X. Like, I was breeding competitive Pokemon like Perfect IV, fully EV trained, that kind of thing, and doing the battling. I'm so rusty on that. Like, I'm at a point where I'm like, wait, what was this Pokemon's abilities again? Like, that's where I am now. But I still have my collector's edition Pokédexes. Oh, you know what? Hang on. This is worth sharing. Ooh, is it compatible with Bedrock though? I'm too poor for PC Minecraft. Aw. That is the question. I'd imagine that most modding is done on Java, but I have admittedly no authority to speak on it simply because I haven't really modded in Minecraft. But I have. It's not coming out easily, but it's on the subject of. Oh, Gare Bear Wolf. What a cute name! Welcome in. Anyway, I have to show off my, I don't believe so, but there might be some Bedrock Store stuff that includes Pokemon. That's good to know. So back, and also because I was a collector and I had full-time job so I could afford to buy, like, collector stuff. But this is my Pokedex for, X and Y. And it's fully colored, so, oh wow, what a page to randomly open too. So it's fully colored, it has, oh my god, all the stats, plus like TM, HM moves, all that good stuff. Yeah, I didn't mean to, I had to, oh, and here's another, I guess just, what are the odds that I turn to 2 meme Pokemon? But it's so great, it's so lovely. Oh, there are some not sure how good they are, fair enough. But yeah, so I was super big into, there was a while where I was like really into it all. And the thing is, I feel like I could get back into it, but I just, I don't know. Sword and Shield, I remember when I played it, I was so excited for it, but I don't know why, like, I just wasn't as invested in Sword and Shield. It could have been that I was super busy, or just, but it just didn't hold my attention the way some of the other, like X and Y, Sun and Moon, the Oris remake, so Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire was phenomenal. Honestly, to me, that might have been my favorite, like, Pokemon remake. I haven't played Heart Gold, Soul Silver, so I can't speak on that. I know that tends to be the fan favorite remake. But for me, Oris was just god tier, as far as remakes go. Let me read. I'm not sure how good they are. I have one of the old Gardevoir X cards that I got from my brother. Oh, that's awesome! The PC ones include Pixelmon and Cobblemon. Ooh, I think Dart shared one of those. The first having the Pokemon look closer to how they look in the normal games, and Cobblemon makes the Pokemon look more blocky looking. Oh, I think it was Cobblemon that Dart shared in the Discord. And there's mod packs based around both of those that include a ton of cool stuff. Oh, y'all are gonna get me into modding sooner than I think. That's exciting. I liked the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, but I will confess, when I first played Brilliant Diamond, I forgot about the underground thing. Part of it was because I was working full-time and I just, long breaks between gaming mean I just didn't retain stuff. Welcome in, Sins. Welcome on in. But I liked it, and it wasn't until I streamed Shining Pearl that I was like, oh, this underground thing is where you grind, is where you, like, level up and do everything. Because when I played Brilliant Diamond, I just kind of ran through the motions of, like, hitting all the gyms and doing all that good stuff. And then I, what's the word? I actually embarrassingly struggled in the Elite Four. I'd never, in any Pokemon game before, I never had struggled the way I did, like, fighting Cynthia. I'm Nublet! Aren't we all? Aren't we all? And then, Scarlet and Violet, I really wanted to like, and I think I do objectively like. I just, I had a really frustrating time with the glitching. Like, the game crashed so many times on me that it just, took a little bit of the fun out. But Arceus was phenomenal. That was actually, early affiliate days. Arceus was one of my early affiliate, let's plays, playthroughs, whatever we want to call it. I like Scarlet and Violet, but only when I mod it to make it fun. Oh, you mod it? Oh, that's so cool! Arceus is very good. Arceus was really wonderful, and that's why, like, I know a lot of people were bashing ZA, and I think some of the criticism was honestly really valid, but I kind of want to play it for myself. I got it for Christmas, because goodness knows I was not going to spend, what, $70 on that game? How long have I been streaming? Oh, that's a hard question, because I've been on and off streaming technically since 2015. But when I started in 2015, I was not, like, I was just streaming for the sake of it. Mostly because people were like, hey, I want to see you play, like, Crash Bandicoot, because you've never played it. That kind of thing. But I wasn't really, like, super serious. When I started, like, semi-seriously, that was, like, back in 2022. So a couple of years, we'll put it that way. I'm going to play it at some point, but I'm going to be modding it too. Legends ZA. Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I'd be, you know, Fire, I would actually be interested in hearing your thoughts on ZA. I would be very, very interested to know what you end up thinking of it after playing it. Oh, yay, the eerie noises have begun. We'll start to branch out soon. I stopped after Pearl, then came back for X plus Y because of the migrating and having all the generations. X and Y was such a great generation. It was such a great generation. And it was just this perfect little game for what it was trying to do. Let's go here. You definitely need to play Black 1 and White 1 and 2. I haven't played 2, but I played Black 1. I don't actually own Black 2. But yeah, that Black and White I know is like the favorite, among my Pokemon friends, the Black and White Gen 5 is like the favorite. And it's a good story, like, you know, like, who plays Pokemon for story, right? Oh, Sins, yeah, we can, let's draw a tarot card. I kind of like the Fairy Tarot deck, so I'm gonna draw from that again today. Just because, it was, like, all tucked away. I like the Pokemon stores. I promise there's nothing wrong with that. I just mean for me, like, especially with some of the newer games, I will confess to shamelessly, like, speeding through the text because I want to get to the game, which is not my norm. Like, I normally, like, I love story in game. Like, that's a big part. Like, for me, I'll take a subpar game. All right, 2 tarot cards. First one for Sins, and the next one was for Gas. The lore of the Pokemon. Yeah, I agree. Pokemon lore. For me, it's like the plot of a Pokemon game is just kind of whatever. But the lore of the actual Pokemon themselves is really fun. Less so about the, hey, this is how you catch a Pokemon. Yeah. So I skip all that because I just want to get to the actual game itself. But I'm a very, like... For me, a game can be subpar, but if it has a phenomenal story, I don't care. Like, I will just fully be in it. Alright, Sins, here's your card. This is from the Fairy Tarot deck. The Fairy Tarot deck has really, really beautiful art. Fun fact, when you spend time in low light, your mood meter goes up. And when you are in the light, your meter goes down. When the meter reaches 100, the cave sounds play. I had no idea, Gare Bear. What the heck is a mood meter? That's pretty cool. Yeah, it is so nice. Your card is the 10 of Autumn, which is really lovely art. Like, really, really lovely art. I may have to turn a light on in here, because it's very overcast. So I'll just zoom in a little bit. Your message, Sins, is, take steps to ensure the financial security of your children and other loved ones. Making wise investments or planning for retirement and honoring family traditions. You can see it in the F3 menu. Fair enough. The F3 menu is so full of information, and someday I think it'll be worthwhile for me to just kind of go through it and learn what all of it means. But that's pretty neat. Yeah. Talk about sophisticated. Alright, Gas, I have a card for you too. Oh, wow. Okay, so Gas, your card is Justice, which is from the Major Arcana, which is kind of a big deal. Anytime you get that, like, the Major Arcana cards, so, those to me are, like, the major, Major Arcana, get it, major, like, significant, like, life event kind of cards. Dart! So, your card, Gas, says, take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. Dart, welcome it up. Dart, welcome on in. Oh, we're reading tarot now. I know now. I think you could toggle different aspects of it to make it less cluttered. Yeah, you can. I've been messing with that. Can I get a mermaid deck draw? You know what, Alex? Yeah, you sure can. Oh, okay. I love the fact that you know my, like, deck, well, like, cards well enough that you can actually pick a preference, and you're always welcome to. By the way, I don't know if we have any Buffy the Vampire Slayer people in chat, but I do have a Buffy tarot deck. I have a whole slew of different decks. But let me pull out the mermaid one. Just one moment. Alex, I didn't miss anybody. Did anybody else redeem the tarot pull? I'm only asking because I want to make sure that nobody is left out. Because that's important to me. Okay. I have a lot of things in this little shelf. Okay. So there's the mermaid one. That Wicked deck that I got for Christmas was like the first deck that I got in a really, really long time. That was a Christmas gift. But Alex, here is your card. If you wanted to see the back of the cards again, there it is. All right, Alex. As ominous as this art is, I think this is a very good card. This is the Ace of Swords. So the card is depicting a solitary sword on what appears to be a sunken ship. But the Ace of Swords is a card of intellectual potential. It's a card of ideas churning, of new, often could be like new creative projects, new intellectual projects, that sort of thing, new pursuits. But let me read the interpretation specific to the deck. So Ace of Swords. Where are our swords? Sick art. I know, right? The gradient is so elegant. Yeah, okay. The Ace of Swords brings with it a gift, secret or knowing, that was unavailable to you before, as you were not in alignment with it. But now that you are, and you can see the sword, will you pick it up? Is the offer even relevant anymore? Perhaps the sword offers only the gift of hindsight, and we all know how helpful that is. I guess you won't know until you hold it in your hands. So what shiny... You're a preferer of the mermaid deck? Well, listen, anytime anybody draws a deck, if you know and like a particular deck, please feel free to, absolutely feel free to choose the deck. Something maybe I should do, that I keep saying I'll do things, but something maybe I should do in my, like, Twitch profile or something is maybe list all the decks that I have, because I have a bunch of, like, tarot decks that I actually haven't even brought out yet. Like, I've got, Llewellyn's Everyday Witch deck, which, Dart, I think you would like the art of the Everyday Witch deck. That one is a very, very charming. In fact, I can pull out the box, just so you get the chance to, see it. I really need to do something about some of the books. We're keeping it here. Oh my god. Give me one moment, chat. Streamer has so many books, and books that are, like, in shelves. Oh, you should change the redemption, where you could choose a deck out of whatever list you have, or any of them. Oh, I don't know how I would do that, admittedly, because my collection is, I'm not even exaggerating when I say it's insane. It's extensive. It's probably not as extensive as some other people's decks might be, but there's a lot. I need new bookshelves. I need more bookshelves. That's what I need. Okay. Oh my gosh, metal! But yeah, Dart, this is the deck. I think you would like the art of it a lot. The Everyday Witch. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, I've got a whole, like, shelf full of them. Because I've been collecting them over the years. But it's a fun thing. I should probably find a better home for them than, like, the drawer in my writing desk. But for now, that's just kind of been their home. I may get, like, a little bin. Clappies! So many clappies. Let me see. Alright. Strimmer's brain is a little broken. Okay. I kind of want to check out this F3 menu and see what on earth is going on here. Local difficulty, fancy clouds, memory allocation, block, chunk facing west. Okay. Well, my most familiar is the mermaid deck, and it has very pretty art, so that's my default. Oh, I like that you like the art! Tarot decks, tarot decks. Why are there bubbles? Is that a water thing? And pause and immediately hear bubbles. I'm hoping that's not water. But who knows? Yeah, no, the mermaid deck is really fun. I really like that. Bubbles Whirl. Am I going crazy? I don't know if is that just water? Okay. Oh, welcome in YouTube. We have Zorro and the biggest panda lover ever. What an adorable name. Welcome on in. Oh, your art, your avatar, like profile photo is a cute panda drawing. Oh, how sweet. Metal says we are all crazy. Oh, there's somebody did a Stream Elements is applauding Zorro from like One Piece. I don't know where the name comes from. It's a YouTube user currently. Oh, this is where it gets very like, wait, who's streamer talking to? Because I've got two chats open. But yeah, so let's just see what happens. Okay. I really just want to drink my tea. Oh, we're on day 13. Okay, so we're doing well. We're surviving. My PB, for those who are new, is 133 days. So I'm currently... the title of the stream is Cozy Exploring, because right now I'm just exploring. But something I've been doing since October is a personal 100-day challenge where the objective is simply to survive in hardcore for 100 days. And it's honestly it's a lot of fun. It's a very fun and, it just keeps blowing up. Yeah, I keep blowing up. That's pretty fantastic. I think that's like my number one, run ender is... It used to be getting blown up by creepers, but I have a as long as I could see the creeper. And that is the question. Can you see the thing? But the last couple of times I found those, I guess it was tombs. I wanted to make a TikTok edit of the recent temple death. Oh, that was just too funny. Well, it's just, I lost it. I'm not gonna lie, like, I lost it. I was laughing way too hard. Because the thing is, I heard and I saw, like, TNT detonates or whatever in the captions, and I was like, well, I know what's coming, and then it happened, and I just lost it. I thought it was too funny. I think I'll never not find that hilarious. Two chats open, I'm on both. Wait, oh, Sins, yeah, you are. Okay, how about that? That's fun. Yeah, we're in, on YouTube and we're on Twitch. Oh, I will actually collect this, just because. Get a nice stock. Okay, I'll leave that one open, because I'm gonna... Yeah, the temple death, I still can't get over. And the second death was... That one hurt a little, because I really wanted to know what was in the chests. And I thought I had gotten away. The second one, for those of you who may not have been here, it was a skeleton death. And I didn't have a shield or anything. It was just like, I got spawned in a desert, and there was what do you call it, like a tomb. And I tried so hard to dodge the skeleton, but then it found me, and try as I might to combat, I was, I'll use the term underleveled. I know there's no leveling in Minecraft, but I just mean I did not have the right gear for facing one of those things. And they're brutal. Like, this game, they are very brutal. In hard mode, in hardcore, they're quite brutal. Twitch is better, not gonna lie. That's fair. Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube because my husband and I are trying to grow the YouTube page. And by our way of growing is bringing more content. So, he works really hard at the recorded videos. And I stream on Twitch, so our idea is, well, what if I streamed on YouTube in addition to the Twitch? So that's something, it's a way of kind of bringing more to both platforms. Let's see. Skellies are ruthless in the game because of the updates they gave to skeletons. They used to be nowhere near as accurate. Oh my god, yeah, it's a very smart AI. Or I'm assuming. But yeah, they're brutal. They are definitely brutal. Okay. Let me actually go back up and... Yeah, they're menace in hardcore. They're quite intense. Like, the zombies aren't too bad. Like, something... Now that I'm, like, really used to hardcore, like, when I first was playing, I was very, very timid. But, like, I'm not afraid of the Enderman. Like, I'm actually... if an Enderman's out, I'm not gonna, like, try to hide from it. I just kind of ignore it and let it do whatever it wants to do. Because, you know, it's chillin'. I'm chillin'. I'm not cool enough to say chillin', but... Anyway. The zombies are not... They're not that bad. They're not very bright. So they're pretty easy kills. The fact that they shoot faster the closer you are is quality AI, and I hate it. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, they're awful. And you can't, like, hide from them, because they're smart. They can find you. Oh boy. All the gravel. Whee! Okay. That's so true. I'm gonna take a little tea break. By that I just mean I'm just gonna drink my tea while I pay attention to chat. It's good tea. Don't underestimate a zombie with a spear, especially on a horse. Oh, I just meant like an unarmed what's the tea brew of the day? Okay, so my parents, my family down in Florida send me little care packages, and my mom sent me this wonderful cardamom black tea that has saffron in it. So I'm obsessed with my cardamom tea, but this one has saffron. So it has like a slight, I'm gonna use the word bitter aftertaste, but it's like pleasant bitterness, if that makes sense. Like, I know Dart, you're probably familiar with the taste of saffron, like, as a spice in cooking. But in tea, it is just magical. It's so good. Almost lost my hardcore run of the day. I finished my wall. Oh. I'm so glad you didn't lose, but hardcore's brutal. It's unforgiving. Tea break, Clappy. Oh. I just don't want my tea to go cold. Yeah, when I see the zombies carrying weapons, or even if they have I mean, if armor on isn't as bad, but the weapons in particular, that's my gateway to just avoid. But I in one of my the run that I had where I got yay, a lot of diamond really fast. It was. What was I saying? I took on 3 zombies in the mine, and they were all unarmored, completely exposed. It was, pretty great. It was easy because they didn't have a lot going on. Okay. You remember the vape app? Yeah. Let's see. I do have a herbal saffron tea, also lavender blue. Ooh, lavender blueberry sounds delicious. Yeah, saffron tea is just, it's so good. And saffron's really good for you as well. Whee! Ooh, you know what? Let's grab some of this. I actually think I do want to grab, yeah, let's do this. It's worth having. It really is. Okay, ooh, there's more. Okay. And the only areas I'll patch up are just these on the side. Perfect. Let's see. Yeah, it was kind of important. Oh, absolutely. 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 It's easy to... Back in my day, it was called peer pressure. It's easy to fall pressure when... If everyone around you is doing it, kind of thing. But sticking to what you believe is right and what you know to be safe, that's always... It takes a lot of willpower. That's for sure. Okay. I'm trying to alternate the torches this time around, rather than having them all on one side. Yeah. Okay. The bubbling. I'm hearing the bubbling still, so I'm curious to know what that ends up being. Oh, I do know. This is the one where there is that big lush cavern. There's a big lush cavern that we're... Let me see where we are. Y equals 21, so we're moving pretty fast. That's pretty neat. Hang on, let me see what's going on with my... Alright. In a moment I should head back up, but when we hit y equals 15, I'll start branching out in all directions and just looking for some more iron. We can get a nice healthy stack. That should put us in a pretty good place in general. Actually, let's just see where we are as far as our y level. Y equals 20. Okay, I don't know why I checked, because I had recently checked. If you could make a golem out of any block, what would it be? Ooh. I still, you know, I've never made a golem. I see the iron golems, and I watched the official trailer for the iron, or the copper golems, which I thought were the cutest things. Something that would be nice. I already have iron armor. I've got my iron armor, so I'm good. I mean, I guess I could make iron boots. But yeah. Maybe gold. Ooh, netherite. So since in YouTube is saying a netherite golem, that'd be pretty fun. But I was gonna say gold, because gold is now that copper has more use, gold is kind of whatever. Maybe getting some use out of, like, making gold golems. Not only would I think they'd be absolutely adorable, but I think gold golems would be really, really cute. And then gold is so fragile in this game. It's a little surprising how fragile they've made it. And there's, you know, nothing wrong with that objectively. It's just getting more use out of gold, I think, would be nice. It doesn't even have to be golems. It could be, like... So I know a gold pickaxe, like, what, it's 33 hits and you're done? Kind of thing. Wait, I have an amazing idea. I was thinking amethyst. There's a mod that adds 15 to 25 gold. Oh, amethyst would be really nice. Hey, there's our iron! How about that? Wow, and a lot of iron, too. Alright. What's your amazing idea, Sins? Do share. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I find it extremely amusing, the chat jumping. I don't know why, it just cracks me up. And it's much appreciated. The attention on the YouTube channel is always appreciated. Uh, eerie noises. Let's see. Okay, so Sin says, what if they add a coal golem and you can stick food on him that slowly cooks over time? Aww, I like that idea. And then gas, powered rails is the big gold use. Okay, and a piglin trading farm, so all later game stuff. Oh, that's cool. That's actually pretty neat. I love those ideas. Yeah, I haven't done a whole lot with the piglins. I just know that they exist. That's pretty much it. And I know, like, next to nothing about, like, someone, I think in yesterday's chat mentioned something called the Piglin Brute. And I didn't know what that was. And that it was different from, like, your regular piglins. This is a lot of iron. This is very happy. Like, very happy. Powered rails is the big gold use in a piglin trading. Oh! I'm reading so many chats. I gotta go see you. Not the Piglin Brutes! Sins, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. Take care, okay? Yeah, have a good day. That was me. Okay, yeah, Sins was the one who meant. I thought so. I just didn't want to misspeak in case it was someone else and I wasn't remembering. I usually remember who says what, but not always. Like, with specific things, it's not always. It just kind of depends. So much iron. Look at that. Okay, that is fantastic. Alright, take care, Sins. Oh, the chats are all updating at different times, so it's throwing my brain off. Just keep exploring the nether when you feel safe and you'll get comfy with them. Okay. Yeah, right now, because I'm wearing gold, they don't do anything. They just kind of hang out. So, like, I don't think I've seen the full extent of their threat. Just because, I was taught by experienced Minecrafters years ago, when you're in the nether, wear something that has gold in it, because they won't bother you. Alright. Alright, we'll do this one last column here, and then I want to head back up and just do all the things. Let's see. Yeah, smelt all that iron. They don't open chests in front of them, put a hopper beneath the chest to search it. Oh, wait, can you tell me more about that, Gas? Because I had no idea that was a thing. So, if you're around piglins, what happens if you open a chest? Do they start attacking? Oh boy, the things that I learned. The things that I learned. That's wild. Okay. Indeed, they become aggressive, gold armor or not. Oh boy. Okay, well, I'm glad that you shared that, because yeah, I feel like that's kind of very important. Let's do this, and then while we're at it, may as well, right? Maybe, yeah, I think I'm gonna put, like, gravel and stuff. Oh, so much flint! Yay! I'll put the gravel in the other chest. I'll leave the sand in here, though. I'm trying to think what else. Oh. Put the lapis away. Oh, I don't need to carry around these dark oak logs, so I'll put those away as well. All right. check up on the, getting there. Alright, now we should have enough seed to fill out the, well, I just put the... Okay. That's it. Perfect. Yeah, it's still that cross. I still can't get over how bizarre that is. Like, it's funny, but it's a little like, Alright. It's pleasantly warm in the room. Oh, I just realized this thing here is probably still working. Yeah. There we go. Oh, you know what? We can, may as well, oh, let's go to the crafting table. I think copper... The helmet is +2. Okay, so I'm not gonna make a helmet. This is +1, +2, +1. We can make the boots though. So that adds 2. I'm not gonna make a helmet though because they're the same, the +2. So we'll just leave the copper, and also just to not like use up resources. Save these here. Yeah, we'll do that. We still have a nice, decent stack. Because I'm gonna upgrade. My goal is ultimately to upgrade all the armor to diamond anyway. But this is pretty good. Like wow, I can talk. The armor is we're in a pretty good spot. Let me just check. Okay, so now all I want to do is, let's go make some copper tools. Perfect. Actually, let's do this. Alright. That should be enough. That should set us right. While we're at it, may as well make a shovel. Oh, stone! We'll make 2 shovels. Where is... Yeah. So we're doing a lot of digging. Alright, it's time to go mining. Aw. It's nice when the mine is as close as it is to base. Because then you're not, like, scrambling around for too long outside, and I can put off. Hello, streamer! I have switched platforms! Gas! Aw. Welcome to, YouTube, Gas. Are you okay with me using your, username out loud. I don't want to read it out loud unless you give me the green light. But I'll try to remember that such and such username is Gas to the best of my abilities. You all are great. You all are seriously great. I'm so glad that I'm glad to be back and streaming, and I'm grateful for the I don't know what the word is. I can talk. The company, the hangout, the opportunity to just kind of play Minecraft and talk about everything. Sometimes it's Minecraft related, sometimes it absolutely has nothing to do with Minecraft. You can expose my secret identity! Oh. I try to be mindful. I try to be mindful of that kind of thing. Ooh, more copper. Wow, lots more copper, so that's cool. Where is the andesite? Okay. Wow, okay, great. Great. Perfect. Do I have andesite? Oh, I do. Let's fill all of this up with andesite first and foremost. And then go back and use the cobblestone. Okay. Whew. All right. Oh, I'm probably at like y equals 18. No, I'm at y equals 10. Whoops. So it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, let's dig in here. Water flows. That's not, that's not a good sign. Okay. Why don't we try here then? Alright, this will be our little space for an iron hallway, I guess we can put it. We'll see if we can find iron. Hydra Booties, welcome in. I hope you're staying warm during this when this winter storm hits. Yeah, I am bundled up. It's not too bad today. Like here in upstate South Carolina, it's like 40 now, so it's actually like pretty moderate. But we've been getting like 20s in the morning. Water flows and then it crashes. Be like water, my friend. But yeah, I hope you're staying warm and cozy too. I hope the puppies are all... Our chihuahuas used to like bundling up in blankets. The long-haired, not so much, but our short-haired, little adorable ratty chihuahua loved her blankets. And I'm now just visualizing your dogs like wrapped up in blankets, and I don't know why that just like made my morning. But yeah, stay warm and stay safe. I think, yeah, both Carolinas are supposedly getting hit pretty hard. So, yay, I guess. And by yay, I mean, oh boy. Okay, what am... They are bundled up on my bed, snuggling with each other while I'm down. Oh, that's sweet. That is so beyond sweet. Hi, Jart. some people have like great J names. Jart is one of them. Kisnell's J name is like one of the best. It's so great. Oh dear God. Yay. Okay. Oh, you know what's fun about like all this semi-mindless strip mining is that I can like kind of pay attention to chat while digging sort of absent-mindedly. I probably every now and then should be paying attention, if only just because stuff happens sometimes. But eh. Alright, what the heck? Oh, glitches are fun. They're so strange. Alright, I'm glad I made shovels. So glad I made shovels. Yay. Chat's happy. Let's see if we get more iron. But now I'm just like almost anxious to get down to the deep like diamond land. But we'll dig just a little bit. We'll get a nice hefty diamond or excuse me, iron hallway going. There's so much gravel here. Whoops. I love how like that water flows cue was definitely a cue to be to pay attention. Okay. We've got a lot of copper. It gets so mesmerizing. So mesmerizing. I'm surprised I haven't fallen asleep yet doing this. Because it's like wholesomely hypnotic. I think it's just, so I remember, speaking of Pokemon, because that was a conversation we were all having, when I was shiny hunting in Pokemon, like chain fishing, I'm not gonna lie, I used to fall asleep because it was so automatic. It was very repetitive that it would kind of put me to sleep. Which I don't think is a bad thing. But it was a thing that definitely happens. The andesite. Nope. There we go. That looks like a fireplace. Oh, I wish my house had a fireplace. Okay. It really does look like a fireplace. I think in a moment I want to keep digging down. Alright, so we've got a nice iron room here. I'm gonna patch this, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna patch that, because I don't know if I want to be heading in that direction. But this could be promising. But for now, I think I'm curious, I just want to keep descending. Oh, look how fast that is. Your mining technique is so much more organized than when I do it. I just go in random directions and get distracted while I find ore. Oh, so I suck at directions, booties. I love the way you're doing, because I'm the way that you're describing sounds like such a vibe in the best way possible. I used to do that when I was first starting out, and then I would get lost for days. Like in-game days, I just get lost in these like deep caverns and mines. And so the only reason I'm doing it this way, actually I have two reasons. One, because I'm playing hardcore and I'm a big chicken. And then two, because I get so lost, so like it's kind of pathetic how easily I get lost in this game. So this is my way of going, well, there's only one, in theory, there's only one path. So hopefully, in theory, I shouldn't be able to get lost, but I've surprised myself too. And getting like, there is so much to get distracted by in this game. It's I think it's one of the things that just makes my brain so happy, is that there's so much going on. Yay, a noise! Squirrel! Absorbs, hello, welcome in. I have, like, complete chaos brain. Like, I will absolutely and shamelessly go off on all the tangents. And it's joyful. Oh, Fido! Fido, that's Hi, welcome in, Fido! Oh my gosh, welcome in! You can't ban me here, I'm the streamer. But I greeted you, so I'm safe. I'm safe, I can't be banned. Fido, how are you? I hope life is treating you well. Oh my gosh, okay. It's so good to see you. I love how that we're all here, and then in a little over an hour we're all going to be at HK's chat. And it's great. It's such a good time. Been working way more than I want to, but it's good for the bank account. Oh, I can relate to that. I'm not doing that right now, but yeah, working more hours means extreme exhaustion and dead inside, but the bank account's happy. But I hope it is going well, and ooh, do that. Okay. I like the way the staircase looks. About to start another job in about 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, Fido, good luck. Is that a new job? Or it's more just like you're transitioning from one workplace to another kind of thing? I'm waiting for my job to give out the bonuses this year, then I'm going to jump ship to a new company. You know, that is such a vibe, and I wish you the best, Booties. I really, really do. We gotta get that food truck going. The Booties food truck. Yes, oh my gosh. How would you feel if a bunch of us Twitch randos showed up to your food truck? I'm partially kidding, but... Oh, hey, there's iron! Squirrel! My squirrel is ore. Oh, hey, there's redstone. I had a moment where I was like, wait, what is the name of the stone that's red? Oh, if you step on it, it glows. Wow. Hey, look, more iron. Hey, look, more clay. Oh, I want the clay. Oh, there's so much clay. Dang it. Okay. That's not clay. Alright, that would actually be hilarious. I installed and dismantled trade show booths. Every booth is considered to be its own job. I'll bring cookies! Well, you know, it's interesting because, like, my husband and I live in South Carolina, and because of, like, work and family and all this stuff, we do drive through North Carolina pretty frequently. And, down the line, a North Carolina, like, trip, meaning, oh my god, I really do want... okay, I'm gonna go off on a little tangent for just a moment, because I do want this. I do want the clay. And I'll patch this up. What Y level am I? 1. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. There's so much of it. Let me just patch some of this. My objective being that I don't want little patches where stuff can hypothetically start spawning. But, Oh, I'm getting very confused. Sure. Okay, that's about it. uh, oh, I need to patch this nonsense up too, so I have a staircase. Okay. Cool. Oh boy. More clay. How much clay? Oh, I got a lot of clay. Oh, I should, I need to head back up. I'm running out of, goods. Running out of, space. And running out of, axes. Oh, I just realized, Booties, since you talked about your mining strategy, that you're a Minecrafter too. Yay! It just occurred to me. It's like, oh, yay, more Minecraft people. That's fun. I don't know. I mean, I know what I enjoy in this game, but it is occupying all my brain space. Like, I do really want to do... I want to do my douchebag Stardew Valley run, where I'm just, like, awful to everybody. But also, like, I want to do a run where I, like, date all the bachelors. Like, male and female alike. Just date everybody who is a bachelor, like, a candidate. And I want to be, like, a complete jerk to Pierre and Mayor Lewis. And then, there's a couple... And then I'll do, like, the Joja. Like, basically just play, like, a mad person. Ooh, let me see if I'm gonna grab some more leaf litter. Yeah. Before we dig a little further. Just do that. Oh, you know what? We could save the cobblestone. Let's just get the andesite and use that. I'm gonna grab some... Lots and lots of leaf litter, because I'd like to make more... Yay. Oh, that just makes me so happy. I got a... Oh, it's a regular oak. I thought it was dark oak. Oh well. Still. Gas, I am loving the leaf litter thing as a fuel. Oh my god. Because it's just kind of everywhere. It's so easy to get a lot of it, and for all intents and purposes, it's very useful as fuel. So I could save my, like, coal for torches and other things. So this is fantastic. Just gotta do a little raking. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if they made like a raking tool? I'm just kind of... I mean, this is pretty fast. Punching grass is definitely a vibe. Let's see. More of this. And then do that. Okay. Oh, put away the flint, put away the... Ha! I think I'm gonna go grab more leaf litter. Yay. Oh, hey, look, I'm punching grass with bread. It's so funny. Perfect. So keep going. I love these woods where there's just like so much of it. Although I suspect this is not, this is a finite resource, so I don't imagine that it's going to be respawning. But that's still okay, because... Oh, hey, look! Wow! What the heck is that? That is a gorgeous... Nope, nope, nope. I'm distracted by nature. And there's zombies. But I want to know what that biome over there is. Okay. Yay! Wow. Shit, better yet. Let's do that. Get some more clay. Okay, put some stuff away. That's a really decent chunk of iron. Like a really, really decent chunk of iron. Oh, something I may as well do is, maybe just make another furnace. And then I could put it right up there. Okay. And I can make more furnaces. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make a bunch of furnaces. Um... 4 should be enough. Okay, the question is, where do I want to stick the furnaces? I like the wooden part of the house as is. So... So I was gonna put them here, but that's just gonna block out. That works. That works. Alright, and then I've got 3 extra furnaces that can go somewhere. They can go here. 2, 3. There we go. So goofy. But you know what? It gets the job done. So that works. That is a system that very much works. How musical. God, that was like really weirdly musical. 3. Perfect, perfect. And then last but not least, may as well get a stone shovel made. Okay. All right. It is the daytime, or time of day. Oh, I can't get over how amusing that is. It's a very functional little space. I almost put the furnaces in here, but I think I'm going to eventually put chests here. And actually... may as well just stick one in. Let's do right here. Yeah. That works. Alright. Whee! Sorry, chat. It's so dry. The heater constantly just messes with my sinuses. Alright. And we're back. All this deep slite's gonna be great for building. So I think I want to build more extensions. It's all good. Oh, thank you, Dart. I sometimes, we do our, like, Sun and Eos, the game show, where it's just kind of like we sit there and banter. And I'm just like, why am I always so congested on these episodes? Oh, hey! Finally, we've got gold. Okay, that's cool. We'll make a gold, helm. Let's do that. And I remember, though, to switch to the iron pickaxe when I get down there. I've been silent and lurking. Drawing birds is tedious. Oh, I can't wait to see any bird photos that you're comfortable sharing. Alright, where's my... Wow! Hey, look at all that gold. Perfect! It's so textured down here. Good morning, Marvin. Earn those Coles cash. Just Pokemon Burbs. Oh, that's still fun, though. I love the Pokemon Burbs. I like at Chateau, the singing parrot one. But I need to do some bird study for my story, so your server will get to see them. Oh, I'm so excited, Dart. Yeah, whenever you, are interested in sharing. Marvin, I hope your day is off to a lovely start. It's very overcast on my end. Got some good sleep. Yay, got to wake up and go to the gym before going to work. Oh, good. Yeah, that's our routine, too. It really is a great way to start the day, and I will readily admit, like, I do it every day, except for days where, like, if there's high pain or something, but, it really is worth it, getting out of bed, starting your day with exercise, and then tackling the day from there. It really helps. It makes a huge difference. Alright. Did the New Year resolution gym goers decrease? You know, funny enough, Dart, today was a little emptier. I don't know if it's because everyone's freaking out because of the winter storm, but today felt a lot empty. Like, it was one of the first days where I didn't have to wait on a machine, which was so nice. Because, God, I'm gonna sound like such a gym bro saying this. When I go to workout, I am very hyper-focused, and I don't take breaks. I don't take extended breaks in the gym. Like, I'll take a few seconds to regroup, catch my breath, and then keep the repetitions. And I have a momentum, like I move quickly between machines. Because you get a better workout, and it's better for toning and building to just keep the momentum going. Even in California, less people in the morning, though people tend to go in the afternoon. Yeah, we like to go in the morning. You get your types, that's for sure. Pirate 80A, welcome in. But yeah, they're slowly decreasing. There's still a few. But today was nice. It was not as crowded. So I was able to hit all the machines that I wanted to. I got a little bit of cardio in as well. So it's all good. Okay. Look at all that lapis. That's so fun. I ordered myself a lapis lazuli pendant recently. It's a very inexpensive pendant. It's inexpensive because it's not set in like a precious metal. It's just like, I think, gold-plated brass, which isn't really, that's not expensive at all. It's a lovely little thing. 1 or 2 more weeks and the only ones left are the ones that are going to stay. Yeah! My name is so hard to pronounce. Well, okay, so my thing is that, like, I speak a lot of languages, and every language has a different pronunciation system. And, you know, when we're here and we're using, you know, the Latinate alphabet, but the language may not necessarily be English, hypothetically, then it's the conundrum of what pronunciation system are you using. But if you have a specific way you'd like me to pronounce it, you are welcome to share. Absolutely. And I try to be mindful of that. So please feel free to just let me know. Okay. All streamers say pirate only, but you tried. Well, I'm fine calling you pirate. But the thing is, like, I mean, I don't know. Whatever you want. Let's see. Yeah, Gas, my husband and I were talking about that, because we've, oh my god, the New Year's resolution crowd has been wild. It's hacked in Spanish. Oh, so like pirateada? That's fair. Well, welcome on in. I was going to ask if it was either Spanish or Portuguese. But welcome in. Hey, look, a zombie somewhere. Yeah, well, then that's what we will call you. But for me, like, I'm all for people going to the gym. I really am. It's just gym etiquette that is, goes a long way. I like how wide the Spanish slang spectrum goes based on where you might be and who's speaking. Oh my god, Marvin, yeah, that's so true. My Spanish, I will admit, is very rusty because I just don't have a lot of opportunity to practice. Short of, like, reading books in Spanish and then, like, listening to Spanish music. And I sadly, I don't listen to a lot of Spanish music. Like, back in the day, I listened to a lot of Juanes. And every now and then I'll pull out an old, like a Juanes album and just listen to it and then lament, like, I used to be able to understand these, like, more or less, like, consistently and just kind of recall, like, my favorite songs I still remember, but if I listen to something that's not as familiar, I'm like, oh, like, grasping. But you are right, that, like, Spanish or Spain Spanish is very different from, like, Mexican Spanish, which is very different from, like, Dominican Spanish. 5X combo! Oh, the combo. Spanish in California can widely vary from Spanish in South Florida, also in speed. Oh, South Florida's wild. Having lived in Florida, it's very, yeah, it's something else. In a fun way, like Miami is, and even in Miami, you'll have multiple different types of Spanish just there. Because you have, like, the Cuban subset, the Mexican subset, the Dominican, and the Puerto Rican. And it's all, every region is slightly different. And it's really cool. It's really, really cool stuff. And a lot of people who don't speak Spanish or don't have an awareness of it are very, they're not cognizant, I guess, or not aware of just how different it can be. And the way the Spanish and Portuguese is written sometimes different, yet they mean the same thing. Yeah, I used to have one of my Spanish friends. One of my Spanish friends used to call when she had to learn Portuguese for a study abroad in it was either Brazil or Portugal, I can't remember. And she's fluent Spanish, and she was like, Portuguese is like really weird Spanish. I can kind of understand it, but it's like she kept calling it weird Spanish, which I felt bad because I'm like, I have a lot of Brazilian friends who might have some words. Que bola, que pasa, que lo que. Oh, fair enough. Oh, that's nostalgic. That's so nostalgic. I don't think I've ever heard que bola. I've heard que pasa and que lo que. Excuse me. One of my best friends is Argentina, and when I was at her house, their whole family would speak Spanish, and sometimes they'd turn to me and go like, "Oh, we're so sorry." I'm like, "No, carry on. I'm learning. I'm new here, so can you tell me what you're doing mainly?" Yes. So Pirateada, I'm doing. So right now I'm just exploring. I know it's mining, but your goal, sure thing, yeah. So I'm exploring and also getting distracted talking to chat because we do that here. But so I'm playing hardcore Minecraft, and my goal is to just try to survive 100 days. But in the process, I'm trying to explore. So my objective right now, let me see, my Y level is -8, so we're getting close to diamond territory. I'm trying to look for diamonds, but I'm trying to do it safely since I am in hardcore. So I'm trying to get diamonds. So I'm strip mining so that I can prevent like mobs from overwhelming, because I keep dying really stupid deaths to mobs. So yeah, that's the end goal. But I have a fun. Let me see how I'm doing. Okay, so I can keep mining for a little bit. Oh, I want to get to the Nether. So I'm so happy I got all this gold. So I will build I'll make a gold helmet. But yeah, that's nice and simple here. I'm still getting used. Well, I've been playing hardcore for months, so I'd like to think I'm used to it, but I'm still practicing. Like, I don't have enough like Nether experience, so I'm trying to get used to that, because eventually I do want to do like one of those, like a proper hardcore run where you like get to the end. I still haven't seen the end. I just know of it because I've watched other people do it. But like get to the end and like defeat the Ender Dragon is a long term, but not for today. Today it's just let's mine, let's try to find some diamonds if we can. All that good stuff. And yeah, vibe with chat. Yeah. And every now and then when I get sick of strip mining, I go up and just build something. Which we might do, now that I'm getting all this, the deep slate. I really like the dark blocks, so deep slate. Best of luck. Well, thank you. Thank you. It's lovely to meet you. It's, thank you for hanging out. Let me see. So, like, deep slate, and then I spawned wholesomely near a dark oak woods. So, I love the dark oak is my favorite, like, wood type. So, I may build like a little cabin or something with the cobbled deep slate, like make the deep slate tiles or bricks and combine that with the dark oak and make like a, I don't know, like a gothic-y mansion, mini mansion house, whatever we want to call it. But for now I want my diamonds. You should try to get to a structure where you can get loot. Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of taking it very casually. But, I will say, Pirateada, I did that twice and died very miserable deaths. And it was pretty funny. Like, really funny. So, yeah. But maybe when we have all diamond armor, we can do some exploring. I'm perfectly content to just kind of stay in place and all that good stuff. Trial chamber, woodland mansions. Ooh, I like the woodland mansions. But now I'm just kind of taking my time. I've got almost all iron armor, but I do want to upgrade the armor. It's easy to get diamonds and gear. Yeah, it's also really easy to die. So easy to die. God, I will never get over. It was it yesterday or the day before? Now I'm just my brain is like when I think it was the day before yesterday. The tomb or the with the pressure plate. That was so dang funny. That was so funny. I really do like Lex mentioned it a while back, but I do need to make a compilation of every single hardcore death. There's a lot of them. And I have to see if the early October VODs are even still accessible. I'm not near a village, no. Not that I'm aware of, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not, like, super branching out, because, I mentioned it earlier, I think this is before you showed up, I get lost really, really easily, so I'm just kinda built my base, built a little wheat farm, and just... I'm slowly but surely branching out and less scared to, explore, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't go too far, because I've been in a situation where I built, like, a base, spent all this time, and then explored, and then, like, got lost, and never found my base again. Ooh, I worked for a concrete company for a year-ish. 80% of the employees were Spanish-speaking. I learned how to talk, say no more work, too much work. That's awesome, Gas. Big difference between Mexican Spanish and Cuban Spanish is how fast they talk. Cubans talk so fast. Yeah, no, they do. I've had I've had a lot of Cuban friends, and I will admit, like, I could keep up, like, with my Argentine friends, with my Dominican and Puerto Rican and Colombian friends, but Cuban Spanish, especially, like, when you're, like, around really passionate, enthusiastic people, which is so wholesome, but I'm just like, oh, I'm not fluent in my Spanish, so I'm getting so lost. Alex, you are, oh my gosh, I feel so, if I make a dumb, I'm so sorry. I think I remember you saying that you are Spanish speaking, right? Oh, I guess you would be, because how, like, you would know the regional differences. Yeah, sorry. I'm just making sure that I'm not misremembering stuff. Yeah, Pirateada, I do, take down coordinates, but still. No, I'm gonna play it, like, I'm gonna just take this very slowly. I'm not sure that I'm interested in branching out at the moment. For me, I've got my system, and I'm quite happy with how I play it. But I will say, like, exploring, like, raiding the mansions and those kind of things are really fun when you have, like, a group of people. So you can all kind of take, yes, Alex, awesome. When you have a group of people, like, that is so fun. Because then you can kind of plan. And I'll admit, I haven't played Minecraft in a group with a really long time. Part of it is because I don't have, like, a group of friends that, one, I don't have the time to, but, ooh, there's a bat. But it's something that I have been missing. But that is just so much fun. Excuse me. Alright, I'll do one. And then, yeah. But, oh my god, playing with the right people, like, when it's a group, yeah, it is fun. When it's, like, the right group of people, and you know everybody enough, and you know that people aren't going to be, like, big jerks in the game. Meaning they're not going to troll or steal your stuff or destroy your, like, builds. Like, it is an incredibly fun time. Me gusta cuando es tan linda, es muy... tiene tremendo culo. Oh, I'm so rusty at taking my time. Minecraft with iron armor and friends is better than solo with diamond. Gas, I could not agree more. The problem is, like, finding, how do you find friends? I'm just kidding, kind of. But, like, you know, the older that I've gotten, you know, everyone, all the people, like, all my IRL friends, excuse me, they have lives, they have families, so, and I have a life and a family, or, well, I have a life, yeah, my household unit is my family. But, so I just don't have I learned lots of Spanish from Pitbull. Fair enough. None of them like Minecraft. Aww. Well, Gas, you've been a member of this community for a while now, and if I ever do, like, a whitelisted server, you and Alex and other members like Kumpf and Dark Firefox, are all, I'm just gonna say right now, like, in. And I say in as a like not to necessarily stay exclusive, but also because I don't want randos in it. Ooh, Pirateada says, have you been to a server SMP? I have. Yeah, I had a friend's server. It was some old friends like back from my college days, and that was fun. But everyone's busy, and that server is no longer active. And then I have been on an SMP survival, like hardcore SMP. I think your friends are touching grass. Well, I mean, I'm busy too. Like, I game for stream, and I game for recording on the YouTube, but I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't game off of this, because I have, like, so I'm a professional classical musician, so I practice. I also am an editor, so I work on my editing projects, and I have all this slew of stuff, and then I'm a homemaker, like, I'm a housewife on top of all of that, so, like, when I'm not streaming, I've got so much to do that I'm just waiting for you to make a Stardew Valley farm EOS. Yes, yeah, we need to do that. I need to do that. It's just, my brain is very, like, I just want to keep playing hardcore. Even though, I mean, I know it probably looks very repetitive, in my brain it's like, what's gonna happen now? What RNG do we have now? Kind of thing. Try public servers if you want to play with friends. Yeah, randos though, like, cause you can meet a lot of really great people, but you also meet a lot of really awful people. But we'll see down the line. But yeah, we need to do like a co-op farm, and Alex, you'd very much would be a part of that if you wanted to be. So I've never done like the co-op thing in Stardew Valley. I think that could be really really fun. That would be different. I still want to do my, like, evil Stardew run, though. It would be fun, yeah. Yes, it would. Whew. I'm literally waiting because I would love to stream that. Oh, yeah, that's something, like, we could, down the line talk about, like, collaborating on. That would be actually pretty awesome. So I know there's, like, a collaboration mode in Twitch, too. Yeah, shared chats and all that. Aw. Ooh. That would be fun. I don't know why. I get such a kick out of, like, when you suddenly start to hear, like, the mobs through the walls. I'm in! Woot! Gang! Aw. Woot! Gang, gang, gunfire. Oh, that sounds like my, it's not a neighborhood. My neck of the woods, quite literally. I am so, desensitized to gunfire that during the daytime when it happens, like, and you will hear it on stream, because it happens during stream, because I live less than half a mile out from a hunting range. I'm fine when it happens during the day. It's when it happens at nighttime. And depending on how, like, the frequency, like, someone who lives in this part of the woods definitely got, like, an automated, like, rifle kind of thing for Christmas and was firing it off, like, past 10 p.m. And that, I'm not gonna lie, like, scared me. I was like, what the hell's going on? Who is firing a machine gun after 10 p.m.? Like, that's not hunting. And the thing is, I want to say it was not anything, like, I think it was harmless. I don't think it was, like, crime or anything. But it's also, like, late at night, and there are houses in the woods. Like, my fear is always, like, do people know where they're aiming? Kind of thing. Because I've known a lot of hunters, and I'm not a hunter, obviously, myself. I'm too much of a nature person, but I respect what it is because I've known a lot of ethical, resourceful hunters who hunt for sustenance. So they hunt because they work on a ranch, and they supply, like, meat to a local market, like to a local butchery, and then they're the sort of hunters that are like, we use all parts of the animal, that kind of thing. So ethics notwithstanding, like, I know a lot of people like that, but it's just like the random, like, guns blazing that is a little like, I really hope whoever's on the other side of that gun is responsible and safe. Ooh, by the way, what's the book you wanted to do for book club? I may be interested. So, there's too many to list, but the one that I was thinking of as a contender was Vicious by V.E. Schwab. In fact, let me go ahead and write that in the chat. So the book is called Vicious by V.E. Schwab. There we go. It's actually, it's got a sequel called Vengeful, and Victorious, the third installment, is actually coming out, I believe, later this year. Like, it's underwent its final edits. There are already arc reviews, like there are arcs out for it. But Vicious, even though it's part of a trilogy, it can, what the author has said is it can stand alone by itself. So I was thinking of doing that. I haven't officially, like, declared that yet, but yeah, if you wanted to start, please feel free to, and I will may get that going. The other one I'd like to do is Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. I mentioned Mistborn. Mistborn's part of a trilogy, and that trilogy it's all completed and everything. But I love Brandon Sanderson, and Sanderson's book Mistborn is high fantasy. Vicious is like sci-fi fantasy. It plays on the idea of two bored college geniuses, meaning they're like very above average intelligence, stumble upon superpower, but they're not good people, so they're not superheroes. So it becomes are they supervillain? Like it's kind of that moral dilemma of you've given very intelligent people a lot of power and they're not necessarily good people. So it's a very intellectual read, and it's fun. Like I've been reading it among like a million other books, but I'm really enjoying it, and it's I think has the potential to spawn a very, very intellectual conversation. Which has been, for me, to go off on a tangent, it's wild that on Twitch, like, wishlisted Vicious and Mistborn, oh, yay! You know, when my platform, when the Twitch platform grows a bit, meaning I have a more dependable stream of income, I may eventually do, like, giveaways as a way of kind of giving back to the community. But also, the reason why this would have to grow is I have, at the moment, no source of income that isn't Twitch. And Twitch is not, you know, it's still growing. But when that is more sustainable, one of the thoughts that I had as a giveaway is, like, books, like good books. And that's, so that's something that I have thought of doing. Because, I don't know, I like gifting books myself. It's one of those, if I know that a loved one in my life likes reading, they're gonna get books. But it was something that I had been toying with. And same goes for, like, the Minecraft, like, paid server thing. Hey, iron! Oh my god, yay. Let's, nab that. But can I know your Twitch name? Oh my gosh, yes, of course. The Twitch username is Crystal Eos. I can actually just link that. Let me just put that in the YouTube. So that's twitch.tv. But I'm alright, there we go. Yeah, the sun in Eos refers to my husband and myself. So I'm the Eos half of the equation. Bird feeder, books, bird feeders, and tarot decks. Oh, I could do tarot decks. Bird feeders get expensive pretty quickly. Actually, for Christmas, one of my sisters-in-law gifted a smart bird feeder, meaning it's got a camera, so you can, like, film and, like, stream the birds. And I live in a rental, I'm not allowed to put stuff up. Pirateada, you're more than welcome. So, like, I really want to put that up because I'm not gonna lie, when I have a forever home, meaning we are homeowners, that bird feeder's going up, and you're gonna have bird streams. So I will do bird streams. Like, I will do like birdie cam. So you'll have my camera, and then somewhere on the screen there's gonna be bird feeder, like, live feed, and I will get distracted by birds because I don't get distracted by enough stuff on stream. Yeah, and so, I think that would be a blast. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably also do, like, bird feeder streams where I just sit there and gush about all the birds, because I could do that, and hopefully make it interesting for... I like to pride myself on, I have converted a bunch of people and made people into obsessed bird people, simply because I won't shut up about birds, and the people who are nice enough to not shut me up or walk away when I start going off about a bird nobody asked for, have become bird people. So, I don't know. Maybe I can convert more. Maybe I'll convert more bird people and then swear it's not a cult. Part of my motivation for wanting to partake in such conversations that I hope it helps me get better and write. Oh, that's so sweet. And not for any real purpose other than my dumb little video game writing books. That is so sweet, Alex. That's actually really, really sweet. I have a master's in creative writing. I taught English at the college level, like the university level. And that just makes my, like, educator heart very happy. Anybody wanting to get better at writing, and knowing that to get better at writing you need to be a reader, that just, that makes my day. And I'm happy to share anything, whatever, like here on chat, like, I mean, you see how easy it is to get me very excited about something. Like, I'm often happen to share, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. That's my biggest problem, I just do not read. Well, it's okay. I do have intentions to get that book club started. For me, I'm reading like a million things. I want to get a certain point into Vicious so that I could stay on top of, kind of not controlling, but directing conversation and pointing out like key things and just, so I want to get just a little bit ahead so I'm not reading along with the book club. I'm a little further ahead. And I won't spoil because, yeah. But hopefully if the book club can motivate and encourage, then that makes me happy. But out there, welcome to Twitch. Yeah, oh yeah, I love how so many people keep, like, jumping platforms and, like, the hanging out in both. That does help a lot. It helps, so the YouTube, I've mentioned many times, we are trying to grow that. For me, obviously I want the Twitch to grow. I'm taking a bit more of a relaxed pace with the Twitch, but the YouTube, because that is my husband's, like, passion project, it matters to me that I do my part to help him grow, because he's worked so hard on the channel. I don't know, the Twitch people, I don't know if you've, like, checked out the YouTube, but he has put so much into it. He's a really good gamer. Like, I'm just a casual, like, gaming hobo. Like, I just vibe. I'm a chaos player. I'm not, like, super great at video games, but I play and I have fun. And I do really dumb things and then I laugh at myself for them. But he's, like, top tier. Like, he's solid. I get it because his name is Solid Sun. But no, for real, he's so great. And he plays a lot of really, really, like, difficult games and plays them very, very well. What can't he do? Yeah, that's a question. Alex, he's brilliant. He is absolutely brilliant. And I still, like, it still baffles me, like, Grinder. Yeah. He did all that while working on a PhD. And he was on top of his PhD, so he was, like, really excelling. Like, he wasn't falling behind in his studies. But it's, time management. I mean that it works wonders when you're trying to, accomplish things. It's very... having time management and the discipline for regularity is very important. Who are we talking about? My husband, Solid Sun. So, first of all, welcome in, Jan. But I'm streaming on Twitch, so under Crystal Eos. And then I'm also streaming on a YouTube channel, Sun and Eos Gaming, which is a project my husband and I we both do. Don't forget the iron. Don't worry, put out the I'm on it. I'm just chatting with chat. But yeah, my husband, he's worked so hard on the YouTube channel, and he's just a very, very accomplished human in all the best ways. Alright, we got all the iron. So let's patch that up for... Okay. Haha, I'm here now as well. Oh my gosh! Aw, well, welcome to YouTube, Jen. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Yeah, we, that's the fun with multi-streaming. But yeah, he does some pretty great stuff. His he has, what is it, like close to 400 videos for just Binding of Isaac alone. And he is really good at that game. Like, oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, like, I actually did think about streaming Binding of Isaac. I got a little nervous, intimidated, and I know I shouldn't be because obviously I'm not my husband, but he's quite literally god tier at Binding of Isaac. Like, he's literally doing the Dead God run right now in that game. Whereas for me, it's like, oh, if I get to, like, the heart, that's, like, a really good day. But most of the time I get to, 3 floors in, and then I die to something stupid. So my first thought is, if I stream that on YouTube, and one of his, like, Binding of Isaac people comes in and is like, what the hell is this? We are talking about her brilliant husband. Yeah, he's brilliant. He is pretty brilliant. Kempt Alex just shared in the Twitch. He does appear because he's also got like quite a sense of humor. Have you played many turn-based games? I think you'd enjoy them with your cozy place. Aw, yeah. What games are you thinking of a particular game, Cass? This clip tells me basically all you need to know about it. Yeah, he's a big goofball. Like, he's a very brilliant. On the YouTube, you can watch him play violin. I don't want to give out our real names, but he's a professionally recording violin. Like, he's a professional soloist. He features as a soloist on multiple albums. I just don't want to give the real name, but he is, like, insanely good. And then, yeah, the clip that Alex just shared is just, like, he's a big goofball. I don't know if any of you watch the Sun and Eos, like, gaming show. He brings, so when I'm streaming by myself, I think I'm fairly reserved. I'm chatty, but it's all, like, I don't know how to put it. I'm very proper. But with him, he's the only person who, like, unleashes the most unhinged side of, like, I'm, like, wild. But, God, that's a really weird way of saying it. That came out very wrong. I just mean, like, I'm way less filtered on that show because of, like, his influence. I don't know what it is. Like, he just brings out a very, like, chaotic side of me. Like, even more chaotic. But, he, like, on stream, like, while I'm streaming by myself, the chaos is more the 20 million subjects that we end up talking about. Like, between books, birds, tarot, everything. Languages, writing. But yeah, no, he's a great guy. He is a very great guy. Very big goofball in all the best ways. I think you'd enjoy Baldur's Gate on easier difficulty and mods for unlimited dies and color your. Oh, Baldur's Gate is a game. It's a game series I really want to get into. It looks honestly really charming. I do like RPG games a lot, I will say, Gas. I've played a fair few. Like, I played Rune Factory 4. I enjoyed that. Rune Factory 5 I started. God, this is gonna sound really awful, and it's no judgment to anyone who likes this kind of thing. Rune Factory 5, I admit I could not get into because it was a little too, like, everybody dressed as animals weirded me the heck out. And I feel bad saying that, because I know that people do like that aesthetic, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just, it was not for me. So I may go back to it, because I like the Rune Factory, like, style game. I played Ragnarok by Xseed a long time ago. I've played a lot of, like, cutesy JRPGs. Like, your character is Amnesia, now you have to go on a bunch of quests and all that stuff. Play Hytale, it's fun. I will keep that in mind, Piratea. It's not been on my radar kind of thing, but I will keep that in mind. But yeah, Baldur's Gate is definitely... Oh, I haven't finished, but I started, not on stream, I was playing Fire Emblem, Three Houses a while ago, and that's a game I actually might want to stream. Because I liked that. I really liked that game a lot. I liked the sort of academy setting, and I thought that game was super fun. But I enjoyed that a lot. I'm trying to think, I'm trying to think of other games. I've streamed Pokemon in the past, and I've got ZA, I need to unpack, like, my capture card and get my Switch docked properly. All that good stuff. But Pokemon ZA will be, like, the next Pokemon game. I played Fire Emblem on SP. Aww. Yeah, my first Fire Emblem game. Oh, I don't even remember. I feel bad. I started on 3DS. I forget which one. I forgot which the full title of the 3DS one. That was a really fun one. Alright. Ooh, let's see. Let me check the Y level. How far down are we? Minus 24. Nice, nice. Okay. So I believe it's like Y equals minus 54 is like the optimal diamond spot. But, I mean, in one of my previous runs, like, diamonds started appearing as early as Y equals 8. So we stand a fair shot. But I have to start branching out to increase the likelihood of finding diamond this far down. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, so let's get a torch up. Oh, I forgot we did get a decent amount of iron already. I think I'm gonna head up after this chunk of wall and just get some of that smelted and get my get a nice gold helmet made. In retrospect, I probably should not have made the copper helmet, but whatever. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Oh, that's so satisfying when it breaks just as you're done. Okay, yeah, that's good for now. Let's head back up, get this all put away. There are the zombies! I wish iron occurred a little more frequently, because I really would be, excuse me, I would rather be using iron pickaxes than the copper. But I'm trying to save my iron. I could make some more buckets, so maybe get a milk bucket. Jeez, that's so close. That's funny. Shimmer, I don't think it's very funny. Don't mind me. Okay. Alright, alright, let's get some stuff smelted. A tower of nonsense. Let's see. Cool. Iron first. Interesting. Alright, take some of that. Let's put that there. I'm gonna go and, yeah, just get more leaf litter for now. Just keep saving our resources as much as possible. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go grab some leaf litter to continue smelting all the things. Put those here, put the copper here. Alright, perfect, perfect. Oh, I love that I just have, like, the leaf litter on hand. Oh, it's all clean though. I'm like cleaning up. So it's respecting the finiteness, the finite nature of this resource. But although I'm wondering if the leaf litter is something the dark oak is just producing. Or like the oak. Like, is the leaf litter just going to keep spawning simply because all these trees are up? Or if it's one of those, once you pick it up, it's gone, like flowers kind of thing. But I don't know. Because if it is like virtually infinite, like constantly respawning, then that's pretty amazing. So that means we could save the coal and not really use it, burn it regularly, save it for crafting. Okay, perfect. That should do it. We... Wow. What is happening here? Okay, we're good. Okay. Yay. Alright, get that. Get that, and got a little mini factory going. Let's see. Alright. Perfect. All things considered, we're moving pretty quickly in the game. Like, it feels like progress. Okay. Nice. Yeah, as soon as that's done, she can just do that, so I can make a helmet. Perfect. And now, gold helmet. That was not the helmet. Hey, look how fancy we look. Okay. I put all our old stuff here. And then I'm gonna just put the gold. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna use the restroom really, really quickly. Just give me one moment. I guess I could pause the game for good measure. tickles your feet. Do I have that? Did I add that amount? Tifa feet. Suddenly, I left and suddenly feet took over. It's a foot takeover. Oh boy. Kaiser Tifao, hello to you too. Welcome in. Ruku Kaveri, I hope you're doing well. I really do. I hope life is treating you nicely. All that good stuff. It's good to see you. Okay. I think. Oh, yay! Yay! Good stuff. I think I'm gonna do one more day where we just kind of mine all that stuff. And then I will probably wrap up. I think I will wrap up shortly after. Oh wow, I just got a very important email from anyway. Job-wise, I've been asked to give a talk in an area of expertise. Sag, what I just got here? Aw. It's from a university institution. Sorry, I'm trying to say it without giving away too much information. So everyone should know I am an academic. I do write research, I edit research, and I am... Oh, hey, look, a little spider! Ooh, we can get spider silk. Whoa, look at my wheat farm. Joyful. This is exactly how you farm. Anyway. But yeah, I've just been asked to give a talk in one of my areas of expertise, which is really exciting and really intimidating. Like, why am I being but it's one of those like opportunities you don't turn down. Hey, Enderman! Oh my god, look, Enderman! It's like when a really important person from a really important institution is like, we want you specifically to give a talk on this area. It's like, oh, okay, why? I've been very, like, you know, my activity has been like, I edit for academics, but I haven't really been, you know, shoot, okay. When they start making noises, that's when I'm like, what is happening? That's awesome, great opportunity. The spider needs a baby version. Oh, can you imagine? Baby spiders would be so cute. Yeah, I need to tell my husband that, because, oh dear God. Because that's gonna alter a lot of, like, our own, like, travel plans as well. And I have to see where I have to even travel for that kind of opportunity. Sorry, streamers thinking aloud because I just saw a notification that was like, oh, this is kind of a big deal. Whoops. I'm not supposed to be a big deal. I'm streaming Minecraft. Why do I keep doing this? I'm just kidding, everybody. Okay. Is this enough? Let's start planting stuff. We're planting all around this cross that just appeared. Oh, if the Enderman ruins my cross, I'm gonna be a little mad. Not just kidding, I won't be mad. You are a big deal now, be in the spot like a moth attracted to light, but I don't want to burn! Sorry, my brain is suddenly... It's not a bad way. My brain is like suddenly in overdrive. The Enderman is like right on my heel, isn't he? But okay. Is this one gonna? I may have to remove this tree. Okay. Let's see where on earth this Enderman is. What's he doing? He sounds like he's like right like. Is this? It's not a thunderstorm. Oh dear God. I'm sorry, like, it's not a bad anxiety. It's like, anxious brain is like locking in. Suddenly the academic, like, I've just been asked to do like this really big thing that I'm just like, Streamer's fine, I promise. Everything's fine. This is fine. Okay. You gonna try Hightail? You know, someone brought it up in chat. Someone on YouTube was like, who mentioned it. Maybe. I don't know enough about Hightail. I'll have to do my research, but I always appreciate those kinds of suggestions when people are like, I think you'll like this game. Also, Lex, welcome in. Hi, how are you? You know, it's funny. I said I wanted to do one extra day of mining, but I haven't started mining yet. It's pretty similar to this. Wait, really? You'll be fine. Just pretend you were talking to chat when giving the presentation. Yeah, could you imagine, like, you know, you're giving a talk at one of those, like, Yale or Harvard for, like, symposia, and they ask you specifically, I'm not saying it's one of those universities, it's not one of the institutions, but they're like, they ask you specifically to come and guest lecture and be like, okay, chat, let's talk today about mathematical modeling of... I'm sorry, I just... Hey, person in the back! No heckling! Because, okay, so backseating is the, like, no-no on Twitch, right? Heckling is, like, it's, like, worse than backseating. You have to call the crowd chat. Yeah. Hey, chat, did you know? For compatibility. I'm ready to talk about confidence intervals. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't even right now. Oh my god. Because that's what I'm going to have to deal with. Like, as soon as I'm done with stream, I need to read that email, like, very closely, and, I'm going to message my husband and be like, help! Because, like, okay, do you want to hear a story about why I chose the name Eos? Like, why I call myself Eos. It's a very random name. Okay, chat, before we begin, I need to know how many of you have a micro penis. I heard, hey guys, did you know about, in French, and it was weird, and I speak French. Yeah, I'm gonna, oh, I have to do that now. They asked for a very specific, oh boy. Alright, you know what, yeah, I think when it comes to, like, making that presentation, I'm just gonna, it's like, hey chat, how do I make this all Twitch? Okay. So, I, am fairly dormant as far as putting myself out there. I am active as on the editing scene, so I still do a lot of editing. I attend like conferences and presentations, so that's my sort of activity within academia these days. But I have not, I write research and then I chicken out of like actually putting it out for publication. The idea of being told, hey, you need to put something out there is a little, it's nerve-wracking. But, like, I've also just been explicitly, like, it wasn't like a group email, it was a, we want you specifically because you have an experience set. You should put it out so I could say I know a famous academic. Well, I am published. I am a published like person, and my name does appear in several like art articles, like multiple articles, kind of thing. So like my name is kind of out there, but I don't. It's just I don't know. I'm not famous. I'm not famous by any stretch. But my name is out there. It's both in the academic spheres and in the performance spheres. Not famous. My husband's more famous. Like, oh my god, we go to conferences and he gets randos, including like enthusiastic PhD students who discovered his dissertation and his publications, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you wrote so and so. You're like, I'm such a big fan of your work." And it's like wild. It's like, wait, what? He's actually the, like if we're talking fame, he's more on that because he's a like I'm on professional albums, but I'm always like a member of the orchestra, a member of the symphony chorus. But he's a soloist. Like he has albums in his name as solo violinist. So he's more on that. I'm just like I've sung on some albums, on some pretty big deal albums, but like I'm part of a group. I'm not like a soloist. And then I've played like, I was a violinist for like some film, small like art film, so not like mainstream Hollywood. But I did that. Damn, Your Husband's a Chad. Yeah, he really is. He actually really is. And he does lift too. Like he's got like he's very modest in the way he dresses. We're both pretty comfortable in the way we dress like on the internet. But he's like ripped. Like he is like muscular. It's he's a little superhuman. Having famous family and loved ones is so weird until it becomes normal to you out of nowhere. A beefcake violinist seems so funny. It is kind of funny. It is actually kind of funny because the violin is so like I play the cello, which is a beefy ass instrument, but the violin is so delicate, and yet he plays it very sensitively. Yeah, Gas, I can relate. When I started like serious performing, and then suddenly it was like, oh, that's Riccardo Muti, who's like one of the most famous conductors in the world. Oh, that's Penderecki, who's conducting his own piece and I'm performing it for him. Oh, suddenly my name is out there on an album that has 2 Grammy nominations, didn't win, but like it's a little like unreal. And that, to me, like I'm not like a big name. I'm just an enthusiastic like musician, but I'm nowhere close like to the spheres my husband were in, where he, yeah, like he's like, oh yeah, I've had coachings with Joshua Bell. Oh yeah, I taught his son a violin lesson, like, kind of thing. Like, that's still so dang surreal to me. It's amazing, but it's like, his spheres are even more. Having solo albums is pretty epic, yeah. But I will say it can wreak a number on you, because he's New York City trained. Like, he's like the real deal. And the sort of, the extreme mental load that puts on a person is it's not light. A lot of performers, I was never in one of those like areas, and I feel fortunate that like performance most of the time, especially ensemble, doesn't give me performance anxiety. It does if there's like an audition or a judging component where someone has a clipboard and they're writing every flaw you do. That makes me anxious. But like if I'm performing for people who are like, they're out on the town and they want to go have a good time, like they're there to enjoy luxury and enjoy good music, that's a blast. Or like church services. I'm not a particularly like organized religion person. I have respect for it from a distance, but I perform for services, and that is a wonderful experience. There is no anxiety for me there. But everyone's service in front of credible critics, yeah. When I was in opera studio, because I'm a little, compared to like really legit like lyric opera singers, I have a smaller voice. I have a high range. I have a lot of agility, but I have a smaller voice, and oh! Shoot! Okay, let me pause. That actually, oh boy. Okay, let me grab these. I need to get back up. Okay. Okay then. Where are we? Y equals third minus 30. Some days my range is so crazy good, others I'm stuck in mid like casual. No, that's fair. That's totally fair. The voice is so finicky. It's so finicky. I have off days and on days, and sometimes I have to sing, I have to perform on an off day, and it's like, oh dear God. And, you know, if you're a professional, you just gotta do it. But, so, the performing, so that tangent was to say that people who, like, the kind of training that my husband did, I actually found out, so I'm from a whole family of professional musicians, like concert musicians, like very high level. And let me make sure that I'm not in danger. Okay, there's nothing exposed. Okay, I'm safe for now. I have pretty good pitch, but don't have any real power above alto. That's fair, Lex. That's honestly fair. So the performing world is so intense and so demanding that a lot of professional, like serious professional performers, take beta blockers to reduce the adrenaline. So that adrenaline, like high heart rate, shakiness, is not interfering with the performance. My husband, when he was like full-time performing, when that was his main thing, he was on beta blockers. Because it causes you to tense up. Yeah, and with an instrument like the violin, where the space between each note's so small, a little bit of shakiness causes tremulousness. Yeah, the blockers keep you loose. I actually found out my uncles are professors of violin overseas. They are professors of their violin, they're performers, they're soloists, they're insanely well known, and they're constantly like contracted for international stuff. I found out that the both of them take beta blockers, and I had no idea. In the decades of like talking with them, of getting their like advice, and I had no idea that they took beta blockers to perform. Because they're very chill, like they are extremely chill guys, and my both of them will constantly appear on like TV interviews, and they'll pull out their violin like it's nothing. Like I had no idea they were on beta blockers, and they're like, yeah, it improves accuracy. That's how my youngest will say, it improves accuracy. All of my students, all of my serious performers, all my doctoral violin performers, they take them too. Being related to famous people can be weird. People just find it funny that some members of my family are famous musicians and all that, and I get the usual, that's why you learn instruments easy on the kind. I kind of disagree with that point, but yeah, it's, so being from a musical family, like I'm from a musical family, so it predisposed me. But my cousins, some of my cousins have no ounce of musicality. Like they can sing in tune, and that's about it. And that's not an insult, it's just they didn't head in that direction. I did, and that's fine. But, if you have a lot of, like, accomplished, quote-unquote, famous people, like, for me, God, the imposter syndrome is really real. If I may have a real talk moment, it's so real, and it's yeah. The sense of, I am not worthy, because I have, like, an uncle who did this, or a grandfather who did this, or, like, my great-grandfather is an international name, and I'm not giving it out, because, yeah, I'm not, doxing my entire family, but that can be insane to live up to. It's one of those, people on the outside think it's cool, but then like from within, like whenever I go to spheres, especially like Egyptian American or Egyptian spheres, and they're like, oh, you're so-and-so's great-granddaughter, and you have to play as something. Heavy lies the crown, yeah, and I'm just like, ugh, I don't want to be a performer, can I just exist as a human and just like vibe as a normie? Or like they get very in awe, and I'm like, you don't even know me. I could be like a like I could be like an asshole. You know what I mean? It's so, and I've had to learn to play the parts, like wear the crown and be the dainty little princess or whatever. And then on Twitch I can be like a degenerate, and it's great. And I'd be like, Lamel, bald, relatable. Yeah. So it's just like, I don't know. And the thing is, I don't know. It doesn't. It's smile and nod. Dart, you are a French prince. Any French princes in chat? Any francophones in chat? Where's Saction Rat when you need him? Nah, I'm just kidding, everyone. I'll just do a little bit more mining, because I didn't do nearly as much. There's a lot of zombie stuff happening down there, so I'm gonna leave that be. We'll despawn them and come back a little later. It's always fun when things open to cave. If you know a French prince, let me know. French Prince of Briere. Oh. Oh, that is... Okay, that's really funny. That's actually pretty dang funny. Oh my god. Ah, the 90s. Oh, speaking of, like, 90s / early 2000s. Who in here has heard of Vampire Diaries? That came on my radar. Like, I remember when it was out. I didn't watch it or anything. But, like, I just had one impulse. I turned to my husband and I'm like, hey, we're gonna watch Vampire Diaries since we've been watching Charmed, and I'm not sick of Charmed, but like I'm kind of done with all the baby stuff because we just finished either season 5 or 6. I want to say we finished season 5, and I'm just like, ugh, I'm done with the baby stuff. That show is pretty popular, but yeah, now we're watching Vampire Diaries. We're 2 episodes in. Because we don't, like, have the time to, like, binge watch, so we just kind of watch 1 episode a night after dinner. And, oh my god, that show is hilarious. It is so much fun. Sorry, it was the Fresh Prince, or French Prince thing. Briere is the Marche area north of the Loire estuary in France, near its mouth on the Atlantic Ocean. The residents of Briere are called... Fuck French. I mean, Briere. Briere. I need a French speech therapist. The Briere Marche area includes a vast area of humid zones stretching from the Gulf. By the way, love to French. I don't want to offend my francophones in chat. I'm so sorry. French is beautiful. I just suck at pronouncing. Like, I know what I need to do for my opera stuff, but oh my god. I think that's Briere. The marsh area includes a vast area of humid zones stretching from the Gulf of Morbihan and the estuary of the Vilaine to the north, and the salt marshes of the Guérin to the west, to the estuary of the Loire and the Lac de Grand Léo. Oh, god dang it. The Lac de... in the south. Peat used to be harvested there. It's pretty popular. One of my friends had a fangirl moment when she saw Ian. Aw! What? Allow the message. Allow the message? Wait, is the message not being... Is it being held? Hang on. Come on, chat. It got auto-modded. No way! Hang on, I will fix that. Allow, deny, smart detection, beta. Yeah, allow it to post to chat. He got auto-modded. What the hell? I am... Wow. No. Why was that auto-modded? What's wrong with it? It's just like a geography copy pasto. Wait, what's offensive about it? Unless there's something offensive in French that I just like read casually out loud. Bot hates... Maybe that's it. Maybe the bot hates French. Maybe it sensed that I was gonna mispronounce a bunch of words. See, my thing is, I can read German. Too much accents, Chatfield finds it I can read German just fine. But for me, French was a language I learned for, opera and for linguistics. For comparative linguistics. So, my pronunciation is, it's like I'm just not as strong. I can read French, but it is just not nearly as strong as my German, because I've had years of German study and I have a degree in German and did all of that. But it is a it's been a while since I practiced vocal stuff. And part of that is, as pathetic as it sounds, a little emotional, because I'm not, like, actively performing, and it's been years since I haven't performed. Hello, I'm back from the fair. Welcome back, Seda. How was the fair? How did it go? How did everybody like your baking? The cookies and the cakes and all the yummy things. But I am putting myself through the Romeo and Juliet, the Gounod aria, Je veux vivre. So it's Juliet's, like, aria. And unlike the coloratura bullshit that I've had to sing, where it's, like, high, so you the vowel modification. This is really technical vocal stuff. When you sing really high, you modify all vowels to an ah, because you're giving yourself enough space to project, or to sing those high notes, and not to strain them or choke them. But the Je veux vivre all sits in the middle register up until it has, like, the florid passages where it goes really high. But your pronunciation has to be strong. I remember how to say my name is in French and today is Wednesday in German. And that is all. That's fair. Gas, my husband is Pennsylvania Dutch by origin, meaning he's got the Dutch and he's got a lot of German, so his family is mostly like Germanic by background. Funny enough, he doesn't know a lot of, he knows some German and he knows some Dutch. French is annoying due to the accents. You have to do the liaison for verbs, gender, and adjectives, etc. So even I sometimes, though I speak and write French, it's difficult and shitty to write, but I do love the language. Yeah, I think I do love the language. It's grown on me with the opera stuff. It's just hard as hell. And I just remember I did the, back for a recital I did, after my undergrad, during my post-baccalaureate. And I just remember my voice teacher being like, what the hell's going on with your French? I had to do a lot of correction. And now that piece is one of my audition pieces as a, hey, I can sing in French. But when I first started it, oh my god, it was really hard. A lot of the cookies, pastries, and chocolate were sold. Yay! I was not left with many. The 2 cakes did not sell. Aw. I can imagine that cakes would probably be harder to sell at these kinds of things, where if people just like want a cookie they could eat right away. But I'm glad to hear that, though. I'm so glad to hear that. We're talking about languages. But yeah, I'm doing the Je veux vivre and really trying to keep my, the kids drove many adults to buy, aww. Too bad none of the kids seem to want cake. Unless the parents were like, yeah, no cake. Oh, I got clipped. Sing! Oh boy. Oh no, that was just like a shitty demonstration. I haven't even like warmed up. But, but yeah. Anyway. It happens without thinking. But I was one of those sopranos that did the doll song, like back in my day, like when I was in the opera studio. And that song is so dang goofy. It's very overdone by coloratura sopranos, but it is a fun song. I actually recently reworked that aria for last year. I forgot how much I loved it. But it's been a while. Yeah. You know, let's grab some of this stuff, because this is nice. Good to have. I guess we can seal this off. I probably don't need to. Yeah, but that song was a Mozart art song. It's a very cute little 2-page, very short piece. A lot of people aren't familiar with Mozart's operas, but don't know that he wrote little art songs, like cutesy little pieces that are quite popular among like vocal programs. They're great pieces to assign to students because they're short and sweet. And for me, they're great. Like that piece is a great audition piece because it's like, what, a minute and a half? So it's nice and short. And it gives adjudicators, so meaning judges, a good chance to assess the voice and just, you know, so you're not coming in with this long, like, 10-minute aria. Like, that kind of thing. Still working on the mine. Yeah. I'm about to end stream, I will say, though, because I need to do all the things. But this is the iron chamber, and by that I will clarify to mean it's the chamber where I'm going to be just digging to try to find as much iron as I can. My diamond quest has bottomed out, not in a bad way. I just mean in a it opened into a wide cave. So I'm going to tackle that a little later. On a day when I have a little bit more time and I can safely like close that off and all that good stuff. But we'll wrap up very shortly. Streamer has to go be a serious academic. And now I'm just like, you know, it's like I'm both honored and like horrified. Not in a bad way, just like, but also like in a what the hell kind of way. Tomorrow is your, oh my gosh, Sins, happy birthday. Aw, you know, if I were streaming tomorrow, aw, happy birthday. I'm not streaming tomorrow. At least I may stream tomorrow. It's just, it's not part of my regular schedule, but I don't know, with the stream growing in a way that I'm really liking, I may eventually increase the hours or do like a Monday through Friday instead of Monday through Thursday thing, but we'll see. But yeah, happy birthday. I hope you have a great time. Do you have anything fun planned? Are you partying? Or are you celebrating, I should say? I hope you have a really good time. Oh, shovel. I'm going bowling. That sounds awesome. Oh, I can't remember the last time I've been bowling. That sounds wonderful. I hope you have a good time. Yeah, you'll have to, next week, or next stream, you'll have to let us know how that all goes. Alright, let's start to head back. But I saw, oh, no. You know, sometimes that can make the enjoyment all the fun. But no, it's all, you know, just enjoy. Just go in to have fun. Don't worry about... Bowling is hard for what it's worth. I will admit, with my chronic, like, shoulder issues, like, I don't know if I'd be able to bowl. I actually don't think I'd be able to. Cool bird! As long as you have a good time and fun, just enjoy. Yeah. Let me get you a cool bird. Yesterday's cool bird was Dart's Saw-It Owl. Let's do, what do we want to do today? You know what? Let me do a very fun bird. Okay, so this is a Florida bird. They appear, their map is fairly, their range is fairly extensive, but I used to see them all the time in Florida. This is, I actually accidentally befriended a bird, one of these little guys. They're not little, they're actually ginormous. They look like, dinosaurs. Oh, and for the YouTube chat, for anyone in YouTube, here's the bird. This is the wood stork. They are a delightfully prehistoric thing. Their bills are huge, and the one I befriended was actually my height. Birds are my favorite animal too, Sins. That's why we have the bird redemption, because it gives me a chance to talk about a bird. And if anyone's like, why are you talking about birds? I'm like, because chat asked for it. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I am like very passionate about birds, and I do like having an outlet to just babble about the birds. But yeah, the wood stork I befriended was my height. I actually have a photo next to my bird, because this bird would come up to my house and like knock on the door, because I used to feed him like corn and things, like healthy like veggies and like bird safe stuff with no salt. But the thing is, he like came up to me and I started talking to him, and then he would just kind of follow me around, very docile, very gentle. I don't recommend you doing that. I don't know what was going on with this little guy. Maybe he was just used to humans. I may have reminded him of a human that he knew. But when he started like visiting multiple times, that was like, hey, I'll just offer you a little something. But yeah, I love them. I think they're hilarious. And I get a kick out of the water birds, especially the Florida ones, like the really big ones, like the herons and stuff. Because when I first took my husband down to Florida and he saw those birds, he was terrified, and it was the funniest thing ever. And I still can't get over like how like alarmed he was, like, what the hell is that thing? Why is it so tall? Why is its legs so like... But they're so cute. They're fun. They're just charming things. Um, all right. I'm glad that you like Birds Two Sins. That makes me very happy to hear. It's nice to shared interests are a very wonderful thing. It's lovely when that is a oh, my experience levels are growing pretty nicely. I'll put the wildflowers away. I'll probably put the hoe away for now. Oh my god, Nevi, thank you for the raid. We're actually slowly wrapping up, but welcome on in. How was your stream? What do you play? Welcome in to all raiders as well. Alright. Well, I am wrapping up shortly, but this has been fun as always. You all are great. Like, I appreciate everybody who comes to chat and then like comes in every day and chooses to hang out here. It's still it warms my very simple heart. It is very sweet, and we really do have like great conversations on this channel. So I really appreciate the company and the good like really interesting conversations. We will end here for now. Let me actually, I've been learning save game as soon as possible, because as I like close up my setup, the game crashes. So I'm gonna save, especially yeah. It's hard, since it's really hard because a lot of people do it. So those of us who are not as comfortable with it, yeah, sometimes you just gotta find your crowd. That's for sure. Thank you for streaming. It's live if you started doing Fridays. As that's the day I usually don't work, so I could actually watch. Oh, I'd love if... Aw, well, Gas, you know what? That is very sweet of you, to say. I will genuinely keep that in mind. Right now, the only reason I don't commit to Fridays is that there are several Fridays where I can't stream, because the way my current schedule is, Friday is an errand day. So the only reason it's not on my schedule is I would feel so bad if like, oh, I have to cancel this Friday and the next and the next. So I have it as a day, like if I'm able to, I'll bonus stream. But I do hear you there. Oh shoot, I'm like, oh, welcome in. We actually chit-chatted about voice again today, interestingly enough, and we were talking about like range, and I went on my tangent about how like when I was a voice student singing in French, like French opera was so hard because French is hard, but that I'm still making myself do it. But yeah, no worries, Comp. I know that it's fairly early for you. Oh no. But yeah, Gas, I will keep that in mind. And you guys are all tempting me to just like try to stream tomorrow. I will say tomorrow, so we have a winter storm coming in, starting tomorrow, but it's like hitting in full force Saturday and Sunday. So tomorrow morning, my husband doesn't have to be at work, thankfully. So he and I are going to do our like backup, like we're going to do some grocery shopping, and we're getting like emergency supplies because we're braced. I'm not going to lie, for like the power to go out, because our area is very finicky. And since we're out in the woods, like if the power goes out, it's out for a really long time. So because there's just like low priority. It's just how it is in these kinds of places. But we're going to be getting some backup supplies. That being said, if I can find time to stream tomorrow, it won't be in the morning because we'll be out all day, like getting emergency, what are we getting? Like candles, water bottles, and like canned food, like stuff where if the power goes out, we could just kind of eat out of can, like stuff like that. But Yeah, I think down the line, figuring out a Friday stream thing might be a worthwhile. So I appreciate those kinds of like, oh, I could make it to these, and Gas, I appreciate the fact that you're like invested in wanting to be like to be here, and that means a lot. Like that really means a lot. But bonus stream, yeah, I'll try. Like I'm not setting it in stone. I'm so sorry. That's why like I have to like the intention is there, and like I want to because I love playing this game and I like vibing with chat. So yeah. But thank you all again so much. Uh okay. Whew, my throat is so dry. Um, I gotta go freak out to my husband about that invitation that I got. I had to read it properly because it's like this really long email. Like, these are all the parameters that we want, and we'd love it if you could. Yeah. Oh boy. Good luck. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I don't know yet because it's one of those we're inviting you to submit kind of stuff. There was a publication thing, so. Oh, GG. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's like literally out of the blue. I'm like, and I don't have a lot of time to submit it if I want to. So I think it's like end of the month, but we'll see. Good stuff. All right, time to go be a responsible adult and an academic because apparently. Anyway, thank you all so much. Like seriously, thank you all so much. You are the best. I'm so grateful for this community and so grateful for this chat. I'm grateful that we can all be like crazy degenerates together, but also have all these like very, very high level quality conversations about literally everything.